Hey, this is Buddha Ninja. I'm sitting here loading my bong at about 10 in the morning, listening to my favorite singer, Ren. We're going to be talking over the 250 General Machine Gun. We're going to make this a short video, only about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Do you have my timer going? Yeah, got that going. All right. So while I load my bong, let's go ahead and this is the 250 General Machine Gun right here on my guy. LMGs can only be used by the engineers. So let's go primary weapon, 250 General Machine Gun, which is pretty much the best in the game. The reason being is that for damage it does the most. So it does 34. The range on it's decent, 44. Control 54, handling 31, stability 52, and accuracy 77. Now this is my setup. The fire rated on 550, that's a little below average or average. But there's a reason for it. It is fully calibrated, and I'll show that in a minute. Alright, for optics, I used a white phosphorus thermal. You have to get that through the armory. The advanced thermal's pretty good on it. I don't know. Sometimes I don't use a scope, sometimes I do. Some people like using the lasers and the lights. I don't find any good reason to use them. Barrels, I normally go with the short barrels because I want to add on to the accuracy because I don't care about the range. It already has range on it. The muzzle, I normally go for one of these vertical or the horizontal controls because when you're firing the machine gun, it tends to not shoot straight. So the more accurate you can be on it, the better. And the only way to be more accurate with the machine gun is to control the horizontal and vertical. The only reason I have this suppressor on it, it does control the horizontals, as you can see at the bottom right here in this screen. So it does the horizontals. Normally I'll add on like one of the vertical grips, like this grip. For some reason I didn't. Oh, I went for the extra ADS movement speed, which is running around being crazy. I normally use the balance grip with the bottom base because it adds 1 to everything besides accuracy. It adds 4. The stock, I use the 416 for stability and control. And that's really it. The barrel I already went through. The muzzle, again, I went through and why I'm using that one. So it's just more mini-map visibility, that kind of thing. I feel this is the best setup. It's the easiest setup, it's the most accurate, and it's the most stable. With this gun, I tend to average about over 100 kills a game. I think history will show some of it. I've been doing a lot of recording lately, so here we go. 106 kills, 60 kills, 55, 96, 163, 60, 158, 121. I ditch a lot of games that I don't start at the beginning. I don't like starting in the middle of a game and then I can't record very well. So, I will make separate ones for the other LMGs, but I'll go through them real quick. You have the M250 machine gun. It does the most damage at 34. It's the last of them you can get. There's two light machine guns. The light machine guns, the M249 and the QJB201. One shoots faster than the other one, and one holds more bullets. I would prefer. Oh, I like the faster one. We will be doing something on that. And then you got the PKM, which isn't bad. I used it for a while. Most machine guns, as you can see, they're all set up pretty much the same. You want control, you want stability. The accuracy, it's more range or accuracy. It's like, it really doesn't matter. Not with these, because they're all, if you don't set them up right, it won't matter. Also be doing this guy, his setup. I'll do support, I'll do assault, I'll do recon. They'll all be real short. What can I say else? So we're not just sitting here rambling. The capacity is 125. I suggest keeping the magazine as it is because you want the 125 bullets. It allows you to, where the enemy is, so you can start firing as it goes into aim. You don't need to hip fire. I will go into optics real quick because I didn't do that. So go into calibrations. The white phosphorus is the one I use, so I toned down the zoom. So I think it's ×3. I toned down the zoom to 2.5. And I hardly ever go any like larger zoom than that. Even though I can go ×6, I think, I never do. I turn up the eye relief. I don't know why. I just do it. This is where you need to decide, are you going to be slow or fast? If you're going to try to run around the map, try to be fast, you're not going to be the fastest, so you have to realize that. But you can still be faster than most and run around the map killing people. You can see that in my videos. I do that a lot. So you need to get the weight limit down. And then you got to decide, do you want good aiming while you're in scope mode, or do you want ADS speed? Actually, this one just does ADA or firing stability. So it really doesn't matter. I run around the map a lot. So thickness is hip speed or stability. We want stability. I don't use the hip firing too much. Extra control, stability while breathing. We want the breathing for now, even though I do like the other one. That's the same. On the muzzle, when you do this, you're gonna... I like adding to the muzzle length because then your bullets hit harder and go a little bit further. And then you can add to the fire stability or firing and moving your ADS speed. You just got to find out what kind of player you're going to be. Do you want to run around a lot, or do you want to hide behind objects? I do both. I like to hide behind objects and then pop out, shoot somebody, jump in the middle of a crowd, shoot everybody, throw down a fire grenade, like be crazy. You like being crazy and running around, letting people try to shoot you as you're dodging because they can't aim. I swear, 90% of the people in this game cannot aim if you have a good phone. Just move right or left. Like, I see a lot of people hit the ground and it's like, dude, my phone's fast enough to see you hit the ground and I still shoot you. So with the new Snapdragons, most people don't have. So I suggest moving right and left, not up and down like a lot of people like doing that. I don't know. That's just not for me. I like hiding behind a corner and just waylacing, taking people out. Don't waste a lot of time on one person. Go back to that person because normally they'll be out of bullets and they're not a threat. Take out the ones that are a threat So if you're fighting someone, you see they're out of bullets, go to the next person, waylay the person that has bullets, then go back to the person that's reloading. And with that 36 damage, you're able to put 4 bullets into someone, put them down without stop firing, and go back to that person. So be smart instead of just wasting your bullets. If someone's reloading, which most of them are, they only get 30 bullets, some only get 10. You'll start to recognize that the characters and what guns they use. Like the snipers only get 10, 20 bullets, and they're shooting one at a time. So if they fire at you, they're toast. So don't waste a ton of time. Kind of realize your situation. Slow down your breath. Don't get anxious, and you'll be fine. So anyway, that's the M250, my favorite gun I use. I'm gonna end this here just for shits and giggles as I take a hit off the bong. And I'd like to remind everybody, though we like to act like idiots in general chat, let's be better. Every game's the same. The noobs come in, they talk about sex, they talk about how they're girls, or they're this or that, and how they want girlfriends or boyfriends, or they just act retarded. And as a community, it is funny. But let's be better than that. We can make this a good game. It's one of the better games, attack and defend. You get full maps. You get to fight 50, 60 people at once. You know, I average 100 plus kills. So, you know, I get to kill lots of people. I'm having fun. Let's just be better people. When we see people acting stupid in chat, just call them out. Say, hey, man, we're better than this. We're adults. There's a million games you can go screw up. There's 100 games that keep closing because chat just turns ridiculous. No one wants to hang around. Let's make this game better than that. That's just my suggestion. Anyway, this is going on 12 minutes. I didn't want to make it this long, so that's it. Look out for more coming. Please subscribe and help push this content. I would like to make Delta Force the #1 attack and defend game. It's the only part of the game I play. We could start a clan or do that kind of thing. I have no problem teaching people or letting people run with me, even though I'm a solo player recording. I love teaching people. So enjoy the day. I don't think I need to really show you too much more. I can show you these loadouts, different ones I have, but I run with the same loadout. I just rebuild the gun and it's always pretty much the same. So we'll go over the other LMGs later on, probably today, and start running through the players, the guns, the gadgets, melee weapons, yeah, all the different handguns, and then the bow and arrows, the lever actions, the battle assault rifles, SMGs, all that stuff, the marksmans. I'll run through them all at some point. I don't use sniper rifles a lot, but I can run through them. It's not a problem. You guys, the only way the world becomes a better place is not participating in the stupidness and being a better person, taking self-responsibility for who you are. You want a good place? Make the area around you better. Make yourself inviting. And if you've never heard Ren sing before, go look up Ren. Ren makes music. Look up Fire in the Booth. One of the best white rappers around. Anyway, enjoy your day. This is Buddha Ninja, and I hope to see you in game. I hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe, like, and share, and I would appreciate it. The more we push this content, the bigger this game comes. I'm hoping you guys will help me on this journey. Thank you. Bye.